Okay, so hello everyone. Today I had learned a lot of new things in AWS uh, for the preparation of AWS Solution Architect Associate exam. So let me get started with the what I have learned, which concepts I have covered today. So I had took the in-depth look about spot instances, about means what the spot instances are, what are the spot fleets means in the fleet. If we are going with spot fleets, then we can choose the EC2 instance with the on-demand instance type as well as the spot instance. So it's both the spot fleets is the mixture of both these things. So it will be beneficial for the business in which we are in. Also, I had learned the new concepts like elastic IP addresses, and then this elastic network interface. So I got to know about this new concept that without network interface, we are not able to uh, enable the public IP address. So this is a very great thing. Means it's like a network interface we used to plug in our laptop. It like ETH0. If we write in the command line that IP address command, if we use IPADDR, then we will see the list of Ethernet cables. Means the ETH0, ETH1. So they are network interfaces. And we today I see today I have seen the all the network interfaces uh, in here. So I got to know about the primary network interface, got to know about the secondary network interface, how you can use the secondary network interface for the another instance in the same availability zone. So it was very great uh, great experience to learn all these concepts, and uh, salute to the engineers. Means they are how what thought they came in their mind, and how did they work around all this, and how they invented and developed these kind of architectures. So kudos to them. Also, today I get started with the load balancers also. So in load balancers, I have covered till now this network load balancer type, covered it in this network load balancer type. Like the classic load balancer is now discontinued, I believe, means not used in so many places because now everything is moving into containerized applications. So for containerized applications, the application load balancer is more recommended or suggested by the consultants. Also, talking about the network load balancer, the so sorry that my video turned off. My camera no is not supporting me. Now, talking about the network load balancer, it is also a very great concept, but it works on the uh, yeah. So it does not great. My background is visible to you. At least I can blur it. Yeah. So basically, that's what I had learned in application load balancer and network load balancer. So the application load balancer is particular to the protocols like HTTP protocol, HTTPS protocol, and TCP and WebSockets protocols. And the network load balancer is particularly focused on the mm, TCP and UDP kind of means it is focused on layer 5, we can say. Also, that's what I have covered, and there is one great concept which I had learned today is is this connection termination. It's actually what happens is then whenever the client sends the request to the EC2 instance through this application load balancer use the concepts called connection termination concept called connection termination. So it terminates the connection with the client and sends the request by the client to the EC2 instance. And now for the EC2 instance, the client is application load balancer. So the EC2 instance will not be able to know that who is client, means what's the IP address of the client. So it's a very great concept named connection termination. If you want to know more, just Google it. So if EC2 instance want to see the IP address of client's IP, then it should use this code forwarded port and this proto called X forwarded protocol. I believe. So yeah, that's what I have learned today. And in network load balancer, as I have discussed, that it is focused on the layer 5, means TCP and UDP. So yeah, I had done the hands-on on it. So means I had created the application load balancer, and all the traffic was sometimes it was going towards the first target groups and target group, or and when I refresh the page, it sometimes goes to the second target group. So it was great seeing that, means the users well was diversified completely. And so that's how the load balancer is balancing the load if so many users come to the uh, uh, come if comes to the platform. Now, yeah, so it was great experience learning these concepts. And now talking about the Kubernetes part in CKA, I had covered the concept of networking itself. So it was great. Means in the networking, I had learned about how the network works, means how the router works, how the virtual means in our home we have private network. In the company, we have two private networks. Now, how these private networks interact using the commands like IP route, add the another router to another private network to this private network. So this kinds of concept means adding the another private network and connecting two private networks. How can we connect two private networks by writing the commands IP route, add to a particular IP address of these networks. And also I had learned about the gateways through which this both private network connects with each other. And so that's what I had learned about networking in this uh, Kubernetes for the preparation of CKA exam, Certified Kubernetes Administrator exam. So yeah, that's all about today. And uh, so I will sign off for now, and stay tuned for the more updates for to follow me uh, to see my learning journey. Thank you. Bye.